Hey guys, welcome back to ED Figure. If you're brand new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. And today we're going to take a look at the Demonical Fit Royal Blood, and this guy looks a lot like Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. But anyways, here's the left of the box, here's the right of the box, and here's the back of the box. And this is actually one of the more interesting one Demonical Fit has released recently, at least in the past few years, I believe. Their company is very interesting because I'm not really sure if they want to spend money on making like new molds, because I think nowadays they're just like doing what Bandai is doing, right? So yeah, it's very confusing to me, but let me know in the comments on what you think. But yeah, regardless, this is really cool, and I'm pretty sure this guy is gonna be super back heavy. Anyways, let's check it out. And here's the figure still in the inner packaging, and wow, he comes with a lot of stuff. This could be potentially a really good figure. But anyways, let's check it out. Alright, and here we have the figure itself, and my first impression on this figure is really good. This is Demonical Fit at their best. Comparing to SH Figuarts, I would say they are about 90% there. If I didn't know better, I would probably think this is SH Figuarts. The paint job is really nice, the joints are nice and tight. Again, this guy is back heavy, but he is able to stand if you fiddle around with it, but it's still recommended to use a stand. And if Bandai were to do the same figure, I would imagine it will have the same issue. So yeah, Demonical Fit really hit it out of the park, for the lack of a better word. But anyways, let's just take a close look at the figure. The paint job is really clean. I don't seem to have any issues. My joints are really tight, so I have to be really careful with it. And the neck is actually really good. The neck is not loose at all. It's pretty firm. I'm not sure if over time this will get loose, but for now it is really nice, not flimsy at all. That's the biggest thing a lot of people are worried about, especially me, right? And yeah, he's gonna have problems standing for sure. And I think the weakest part of the figure is probably the lower body. This 2.0 hip, it still feels better with the Bandai figures, right? The official figure still feels better, but this is pretty close already. Like, it's not loose or anything, but the Bandai one just feels a little bit more smooth, and that is my first impression on this figure. But anyways, let me know in the comments on what you think. It's very exciting because, again, like I said earlier, I'm not really sure if Demonical Fit has the ability to make original molds. Maybe they copied this from something, or maybe like they just build their own stuff, because they do have a lot of 3D renderings. But yeah, we'll check out the articulation. I have been talking around too much. And for the articulation, let's quickly go over from the neck down. He can look up about this much, can't really look down, but you can tilt to side to side, no problem. It's just a really nice ball joint. And while we're at it, let's just take a closer look over here. And wow, this design is very similar to the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. But yeah, very cool. But I don't think you can take his head off though with that design. But anyways, very nice. They definitely put in some effort, and we do have a butterfly joint, which is really nice for fighting flashes. You can only raise his arm up about this much because he's super buff. And again, my figure is a little bit squeaky, so I have to be really careful. But you do have bicep swivel, you can curl about this much, all that good jazz, and you do get the regular ball joint. And for the ab crunch, you can bend backwards about this much, which is really good, but not so much forward though. That is a little bit disappointing. It's not too tight, it's just you can't move it too much forward. I'll fiddle around with it later. But yeah, fit is very straightforward. Thigh swivel, side to side pivot, toe hinge, bend about this much. Yeah, overall very good. It feels just like the Majin Vegeta. And let's check out the accessories. And for the accessories, we can start with the default face, and I think they did an amazing job here. Way better than the clone version in my opinion. And I think this is very close to the Bandai style of design, right? But yeah, let me know in the comments on what you think. But I think the biggest reason I bought this figure is that I think they nailed the head sculpt and the face. So cool. Maybe they can give a little bit of more paintbrushing over here, like a little bit more gold or something. I don't know. Anyways, cool. And next up, we have a cocky Smurf of the Royal Blood. Oh my god, this is so cool. And then we have a shouting face, which is really cool too. A teeth gritting angry face. This is always nice. And the last one we got is a Majin Vegeta Super Saiyan 3, and this is just so cool. I don't think Bandai is ever gonna do this, right? Like, is this thing even canon? Maybe I just don't know any better. But yeah, let me know in the comments. But if this is a fan service, this is just so cool. And for the interchangeable hands, I think we got all that Vegeta needs, right? We have a pair of just key blasting hands, and then we have these style posing hands that's really cool, and then we get a pair of hands for Final Flash, and then we have the Boo Blaster fingers, and then we have instant transmission hand. Like, I'm not really sure if he does this, but let me know in the comments. And then the last one we got is a really nice energy ball effects, and I think this is just the straight up copy from the Vegeta Blue. But anyways, I believe that's everything, and let's check out some action posing. So cool. And for the size comparison, let us start with some Dragon Ball SH figure arts, and he is just your good old Vegeta size. I currently don't have any Vegeta with me, but I should get the newest Dragon Ball Superhero one next week. And next up, we have some JJK SH figure arts and the SH figure arts Itachi, and we are getting Naruto and Sasuke next week. Hopefully they can mail this sooner. I can't wait. And then we have some Mayfax figures I have around. And lastly, we have some Figma figures, and let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, I think this one's a no-brainer. If you are a big fan of Vegeta Super Saiyan 3, this one's definitely a must-have. And I will argue this is probably the best Demonical fit figure to date, of course at the time of this video. The build quality is really good, I don't have any paint issues, it's really beautiful, and it actually looks like a Bandai product. And Bandai doesn't have a Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, we don't know when we're gonna get one, so yeah, this is a really good placeholder. And I did a little bit of research. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta is actually a thing for some of the games and the superhero series, and yeah, I think that's it from me. Let me know in the comments on what you think, but I think this is just a really good figure. And this is Eric. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.